If you had to attribute one thing that has contributed to the growth of smartphone from $0 to $9 million, what would you say that was?
By having your communication deeply integrated with your CRM, you have a superpower. And so the partnerships with our CRMs, the partnerships with our affiliates, that our partnership led approach to things is, I think, the one thing that I would say has contributed most to that growth.
Love it. So you started the business in 2017. How would you say that AI has contributed toward the growth of smartphone?
Contributed to the growth to date, very little. Contributing to the next level of our growth, very large. Yeah, I mean, AI is a paradigm shift. Anybody who thinks that AI is not going to be a foundational element of every part of every business and every part of everybody's life is insane. I liken it to, if you think back in the 2000 to the late 90s, when the internet, the dot-com bust, right? Boom and bust. Before that, the internet kind of existed. It was getting off the ground. And of course, we had certain bits before the internet. We had, the ability to do TCP/IP connections, and you had the ability to do, like, the dial-up, got a
Yeah.
all that crap and all that. Once the internet happened, everything in the world changed. There is pre and there is post internet. That is the truth. Unless you are in a hut somewhere with no electricity, chances are the internet is a part of your life and deeply integrated into everything you do. It's transformational, the shift that happened. And AI is another transformational shift. It's not like it's not like having a video recorder and suddenly you're able to watch your TV shows anywhere. This is a transformational shift where that is going to change the way work and life functions in the same way that the internet changed how work and life function.
Yeah. What advice would you give to those people that are very skeptical about using AI in their business today?
Your business is gonna go the way of the dinosaur. Now, I'll qualify that. Look, AI. One of the problems we always have is everybody looks for the quick fix. So, like, back in the day, email marketing, it was cheap because before you had to mail things, you had to print them, you had to post them. And email marketing came and it was like, oh my God, this is cheap and I'll take over the world. Not really true. Um, AI is, if you are resisting AI in your business, you're a fool. If you're thinking AI is going to fix everything in your business, you're a greater fool. But if you think about how you can bring in AI as a foundational element of how you work, as not a set of tools, but as an integrated labor, a set of labor, intelligent labor tools that exist in your organization. If you think about the ways that you can bring AI in to accomplish goals in your business and not as quick fixes or shiny things, then you will be able to thrive and accelerate everything you're doing. If you think it's going to fix everything because AI is just I'm going to be able to get rid of everyone and just have AI and it's going to do everything for me and I can just sit back. Well, there's probably a couple cases where that's true, but that's not what AI, that's not where the world's going. The world's going into deeply integrating AI across everything in your business. It's not some sort of panacea that for $49 I'll have a multi-billion-dollar company. That's just not, and we need to we need to get people's mindsets on AI changed a little. We need to stop having people think about it as quick fixes, but we also need to stop having them think about it as software. And we need to start with a agentic model that is now here. We need to start having people think about software and AI and what roles AI can play in their organizational structure, not what gaps it can fill in their technological stack.
That's so fire!
Fire, fire, fire!
That's so fire, baby! That's so fire!
Fire!
That's so fire! Ow!